It was past midnight when he slumped against me, reeking of whiskey and regret. My best friend, the guy I'd grown up with, fought with, celebrated with, could barely stand. The bar lights flickered behind us as I dragged him to my car, keys cold in my palm, heart heavy with things I didn't want to think about. His house was quiet when we arrived. Too quiet. I half expected his wife to storm out, angry, worried, relieved, anything. Instead, the door opened slowly, and there she stood, calm, composed, almost waiting. "Thank you for bringing him home," she said softly, helping me carry him inside. Her hand brushed mine. I felt it linger longer than necessary. We laid him on the couch. He was out cold in seconds. She told me to sit, offered water, then something stronger. I refused the drink, but not the silence. It stretched between us, thick and uncomfortable. She looked at me differently than she ever had before. Not like a friend, not like a sister-in-law. Her voice dropped. "You've always been there for him," she said. "For us." I stood up. I should have left. I knew that, but my feet didn't move. She stepped closer. Too close. "There are things he doesn't see anymore," she whispered. "Things I need." My heart started racing. My mind screamed no. Every line I swore I'd never cross appeared right in front of me. Fragile, tempting, dangerous. Then she said it. An offer. Quiet, clear, wrong. And in that moment, with my best friend unconscious on the couch behind me, I realized this night was about to change everything. No matter what I chose next, I stepped back like her words had burned me. The room felt smaller, the air heavier. I tried to laugh it off, said she'd had a long night, said I should go. But she didn't move. She didn't smile either. "You don't have to pretend," she said. "I see the way you look at me, and I know you feel it too." I wanted to deny it. I wanted to say she was wrong, but the truth sat ugly in my chest. Unspoken, unwanted, real. I had noticed her before. The glances, the pauses, the moments that lasted a second too long. From the couch, my friend stirred and mumbled something incoherent. The sound snapped me back to reality. "That's my brother," I said, my voice low and shaking. "You're his wife." She nodded, eyes glossy but steady. "And I'm lonely." That word hit harder than the offer. Lonely. Not drunk. Not reckless. Lonely. She told me how he'd changed. How the drinking started. How nights like this were normal now. How she felt invisible in her own marriage. Her words poured out fast, like she'd been holding them in for years, and somehow, I was the one she chose to hear them. She reached for my arm. This time I pulled away. "I can't be that guy," I said. "Not to him. Not to you." For a second I thought she'd argue, beg, get angry. Instead, she looked relieved and broken at the same time. "Then promise me one thing," she said quietly. "What?" "Don't disappear tomorrow. Everyone always does." I looked at my best friend sleeping behind us, at the woman in front of me, at the line I almost crossed. "I promise," I said. As I walked out into the cold night, my phone buzzed. A message from her. And I knew this wasn't over. I didn't reply to the message. I told myself silence was the safest answer. But all night, my phone felt heavier than usual, like it knew something I didn't want to face. The next morning, my best friend called me, laughing like nothing had happened. "Bro, I don't remember anything after the third round," he said. "Did I embarrass myself?" "Elite. Smooth. Easy. Like I'd done it 100 times before." "You just drank too much," I said. "I got you home. That's it." "That's why you're family," he replied. "I owe you." Family. The word made my stomach twist. Later that day, I stopped by their house to return his wallet. I told myself I wouldn't see her. I told myself I'd drop it at the door and leave. She opened it. No makeup. Tired eyes. Different from the night before. Real. For a moment, neither of us spoke. Then she stepped aside and let me in without a word. "He's not home," she said. "At work." The silence came back, heavier than before. She didn't touch me this time. Didn't flirt. Didn't offer anything. "I shouldn't have said what I said," she finally whispered. "But I meant it." I took a breath. "That's the problem." She nodded, tears welling up. "I don't want to ruin him. Or you. I just don't want to disappear." That's when I realized the danger wasn't temptation anymore. It was attachment. My phone buzzed again in my pocket. A message preview lit up on the screen from my best friend. "Thinking of quitting drinking. Need your help. 3 people. 1 truth. And no way out without someone getting hurt." I put the wallet on the table and headed for the door. "Behind me," she said softly. "If you walk out now, don't come back." I paused. And for the first time, I didn't know which choice would be the bigger mistake. I opened the door and stepped outside before my courage could betray me. The air was cold, but it did nothing to cool the storm inside my chest. I sat in my car for a long time, staring at my phone, rereading my best friend's message. Thinking of quitting drinking. Need your help. That was it. The moment of truth I hadn't asked for. If I helped him, I'd have to be around more. See her more. Fight something that was already pulling at me. If I didn't, I'd be abandoning the man who trusted me with his life. That night, another message came. Not from him. From her. I told him, "You're the only one who can save him." My hands started shaking. She'd tied us together without asking. 3 lives knotted into one dangerous secret. I realized then this wasn't about desire anymore. It was about control, loyalty, and a choice that would destroy one relationship to save another. I turned the key in the ignition, knowing whatever I decided next, someone would never forgive me, and that's where I'll stop. If you want to know who I chose, what she did next, and how one night turned into a betrayal no one saw coming, stay with me, subscribe, and don't miss the next chapter.